Oh, excuse me. Things you're not supposed to do in a live. So I hope everyone can hear me all right. So NXT UK is back today. So this is really just catching up from lost times, I guess. Watching the relaunch. You know, if anyone does have interest in NXT UK, then yeah, I think just let me know. Let me say, if you want me to be making videos for NXT UK, I can do that if there's enough interest, I guess. But yeah, this is just going to be like a reaction live stream for this. It's been a long time since this has been on TV. And to be fair, it's been a long time since I watched it. I stopped watching it before it kind of stopped anyway. I kind of sacrificed it for AEW. So when AEW started up, then I just kind of had to separate how much hours I could do, how much time I could give NXT UK, how much time I could then, you know, also give my family. So I would like to get back into it. Like I said, if you guys are looking forward to NXT UK, you want videos and recaps and stuff like that, then please say. It'll be really good to get back into this. And this new studio, based in London as well, should be super, super interesting. I've got subtitles on my screen. How has that happened? I don't need that. Okay, it's gone now. Hope everyone's well. If you're watching this back, I appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, WrestleManiac UK. God, empty arena, man. They're not even going to put anyone in the crowd. Come on, at least everyone's putting people in the crowd these days. The arena is very nice. The arena is very nice. They've done a very good job. The fact that this is the BT Sport office, basically. They've basically turned it into an arena to host NXT UK. Sid Scala, you know, assistant general manager. Anyone have any opinions on Sid Scala? He started NXT UK being in the ring and then kind of got relegated to this assistant manager position, which is a bit weird. Ilja Dragunov, the guy with the red eyes. Crazy man with the red eyes, man. So it's going to be interesting. I wonder if they're going to like continue on from, you know, whatever storylines and stuff was happening beforehand, or is this like brand new, starting from scratch kind of thing? Obviously, we know who the characters and people that are involved and who are the champions, but I wonder, are they actually going to treat this as if, you know, this is like a brand new promotion sort of thing? Because like I say, it has not been on TV for a very long time. No one's in attendance, and I think I just clocked why. Because obviously in America, putting a few people as fans in attendance is a thing, but I guess in London, that's not quite the case yet. That's not quite the situation. No one can be in the crowd in attendance, even if they're fans and stuff. So it would be interesting, like AEW do. They put other wrestlers that have been tested in the crowd. Maybe they should do that. Six months they haven't been on TV, man. Crazy. Proper difficult. Imagine these guys that this is what they have. They're like, wrestling is everything. They ain't got no other job. And 6 months, no work at all. Wow, what's this guy's name again? Something Dar. Begins with, is it I? His name? Or Noam. That's it. Noam Dar. Nigel McGuinness on the commentary. Definitely miss Nigel. Get him back to NXT, man. Bloody hell, Nigel McGuinness. Got security coming out. So Noam Dar and Dragunov are basically having a bit of a scrap. Is that referees coming out, not even security? Should Scala look like he's about to make a match? Noam Dar versus Ilja Dragunov in the main event of NXT UK. How long is NXT UK? Is it an hour? I think it's an hour long. Andy Shepherd back on TV. Mate. So we got a tag team championship match. Is it a tag team championship match? Gallus, big boys from Scotland. I don't think it's for the titles though. Is this Mark, Coffey, and Wolfgang? God, I've forgotten all of their names. I ain't watched this for quite a while, but yeah, I think that's them. Yeah. I wonder if Wolfgang is still unhinged and being held back by Mark Coffey all the time. Mate, we've got to see. You would like to think that this show, like as in today's show, is going to be a good one, like going to be a really good show to kind of grip people back in. I'm not even sure how many people know that this is restarting today. Amir Jordan, this guy always used to make me laugh, man. Him and Kenny Williams are such an oddball kind of team. But yeah, we've got Kenny Williams versus Gallus. Maybe obviously if Kenny Williams and Amir Jordan knock them off, they get an opportunity for the tag titles, as you do. They've done a really good job with this arena, to be fair. I mean, ultimately, it's just a ring put up in the middle of an office space. But it looks good. Obviously, it's WWE, in it. They always do a good job production-wise. So who's on commentary with Nigel McGuinness? Who is that? Is that Andy Shepherd? I can't really recognize the voice. the camera angle's a bit funny. Like the hard camera is not quite high enough. Bangra bad boy, you know. Amir Jordan, you know. Yeah, so that is what I really want to see. This Heritage Cup tournament thing that they're going to do. They've just kind of spoken about it now, so they're going to talk more about it later. But who's in it? I think I saw that some names have been put out there, but I think they like named 7 names, and then one of the names is like a special guest or something like that, a special announcement. They better just stick Pete Dunne in there or something, man. Pete Dunne's my guy. Him, Tyler Bate, British Strong Style Boys, Trent Seven. I think he should probably win the Heritage Cup. I think he hasn't won anything. He hasn't won anything in NXT UK. I don't think he's an NXT tag team champion with Tyler Bate, which is really good. But yeah, it'd be nice for him to win something on his turf, you know. Gallus are in the ascendancy in this match. Wolfgang just got tagged in. Kenny Williams, pretty small against Wolfgang, but he's trying to break free of the hold. God, I wonder, like, the ring rust for some of these guys. Hopefully we don't see any like injuries or anything like that. But yeah, I guess these guys have been out of action for ages. I was really looking forward to trying to go to the last takeover where we were supposed to get Finn Balor taking on Walter. Sorry, Finn Balor versus Walter for the United Kingdom Championship. I was all in on that. Like, I definitely wanted to go and see that. And then that's when, the virus hit. Wolfgang just tagged back in Mark. Nearly called him Mark Callis. No, he's not the Undertaker. Yeah, Mark Coffey. That's his surname. I always thought, like, I almost feel like when NXT UK started, like, Mark Coffey was like more of the guy amongst him and his brother, or at least they kind of debuted him. They debuted him as like the guy amongst the two, but Joe Coffey just took the ball and ran with it, mate. Like, Mark has been kind of relegated to this tag team role. Joe Coffey is probably a bit more interesting, if I'm completely honest, but it's just the way that he was debuted kind of made you think otherwise. So right now, Gallus are just completely owning. They are completely owning these boys, Amir, Jordan, and Kenny Williams. Sam McCarney, what are you watching NXT UK on? I'm watching it on WWE Network, mate. It's on the network. It's probably on BT Sports as well in the UK. They probably got that there as well, but yeah. Gallus are really dominating this match like tag team champions, if we're being completely honest. The match isn't entertaining so what as of yet anyway, but yeah, no problem, Sam. But yeah, the match isn't so much entertaining right now, but I'm sure it'll probably come to life in a bit. They're doing the whole thing where the big guys basically dominate for a long period, and then we might get onto a bit of offense from the guys that probably want the tag belts. Kenny Williams and Amir Jordan. Wolfgang just got tagged back in. I remember when Amir Jordan and Kenny Williams formed, Amir Jordan was always trying to get him to do the little dances and all that kind of stuff. And he eventually caved in. But yeah, I do still think they're a bit of a oddball, an oddball partnership. Sam, what's the arena like? They've done a really good job, mate. So you know the BT Sport Arena. I don't know how familiar you are with watching BT Sport and where you might see some of the footballers, the football analysis go on, where you see Rio Ferdinand, Gary Lineker, this, that, and the other. I think I pretty much see that's the area they've turned into like a ringside area. Obviously, they've got the barricades and stuff up. However, obviously, there's no fans in attendance. I guess the UK ruling on having fans or at least other wrestlers in the area is not quite of what the US is. Obviously, US wrestlers are around the ringside area right now in some shape or capacity, but not the case here, which kind of makes it weird that they've built a barricaded area. But I guess if they didn't, it would look even more weird, just like open space. Yeah, they've done a really good job with the arena. The hard camera is a bit lower, which is a bit, it looks different because it's not what we're used to. But that's a little minor thing, you know. So other than that, it looks good. It looks like WWE, which is the most important thing. Doesn't look like any old quick, cheap production. Definitely looks like WWE standard. Amir Jordan trying to start something up against Wolfgang. Wolfgang's too strong, man. Wolfgang, if you remember, Wolfgang was one of the big names they brought over to WWE. So when the whole NXT UK thing was starting and they were running the tournaments and stuff like that, they had what's his face? Wolfgang, Tyler Bate, I think Mark Andrews, Pete Dunne. I think those were like the big four guys that they kind of brought over to WWE to kind of sell the whole UK thing. And yeah, Wolfgang since then, he didn't quite reach the heights, I guess, of the Pete Dunnes and the Tyler Bates, but not everyone can. I guess Mark Andrews hasn't either. But yeah, he's had a solid NXT UK career, I would say. Especially since, you know, he linked up with Gallus, won the tag team championships and that. Kenny Williams has just kind of taken the upper hand against Wolfgang. Drop kick to Kenny Williams. Drop kick to Mark Coffey, sorry. Sam asks, is it live or pre-recorded? I think this is live, mate. I'm looking for the little sticker on the screen that says live. It's not here, but I think it is live. It must be live. But then again, NXT UK was never live, was it? They always just used to go to like a town and just record back to back shows. Yeah, now that I think about it, it never really was live in the past. But this being the relaunch, and it's not like anything else is happening, like it would kind of make sense for this to be live. But yeah, there is no kind of live sticker or anything like that. Anything that says it's live. Let me just check. Yeah, it just says it's on now. Doesn't say anything about it being live, to be fair. It's live on the network. That's about it. Right. Who's your fave male and female NXT UK superstar? Ah, mate. So male, I mean, I don't even know how much they are in NXT UK anymore, if I'm completely honest. But male has got to be Tyler Bate, I think. Tyler Bate is just an unbelievable talent. Like, the guy's ridiculous. He's not even 25 yet, I swear. Like, unbelievable talent. Him versus Pete Dunne at NXT TakeOver Chicago, incredible match. Tyler Bate versus Walter for the United Kingdom Championship at one of the NXT UK takeovers, mate. It's one of them ones where you knew he was never going to beat Walter, but so many times in the match you believed, hold on, is he going to beat Walter? Like, it was absolutely crazy. Like, the guy is just phenomenal, honestly. Favorite female in NXT UK? Gallus have just beaten Amir Jordan and Kenny Williams, by the way. Wolfgang got the pin on Amir Jordan. So yeah, tag team champions stay nice and strong. Favorite NXT UK female superstar, right? Again, someone that's not there right now, but I was heavily invested in Rhea Ripley when she burst on the scene onto NXT UK. Yeah, I was heavily invested. I had so much time for Rhea Ripley, man. It was inevitable that Toni Storm was going to be the one to beat her and Toni Storm would become champion. Obviously, since then, Kaylee Ray is now champion and she's had a pretty decent run. I do like Kaylee Ray, to be honest. I wouldn't say my favorite, but I do like her. Mark Andrews and what's his tag team partner? Oh, this is so bad. So we got tag teams coming out, kind of laying their stake at Wolfgang and Mark Coffey. The Hunt have come out. Then Mark Andrews and what is his name? I can't remember what his partner's name come out. Ashton Smith and his partners come out. Ashton Smith and Oliver Carter. Then there's these two other lads with long hair. I've never seen them before at all, so I don't know who they are. You love Alfie Valkenry, mate. I don't even. Oh, is that Aoife? Who is that? I haven't watched NXT UK for so long, mate. I'm not even sure with some of the new names that are about. Aoife Valkyrie. What do you think of Robbie? What's her name? Is it Robbie Brookside's daughter? What's her name again? What's her first name? Is it Zaya Brookside? Am I making that up? Yeah, Pete Dunne is the business, mate. Honestly, Pete Dunne is the business. Yeah, Zaya Brookside. Yeah, I definitely hope that, especially, especially whilst we are stuck in the UK, that Pete Dunne, Tyler Bate, all those boys there, we do see them on NXT UK. It'll be really good to see those guys again. Zaya Brookside. I wonder if she's really gonna make it to the top. Be interesting to see if she gets a genuine opportunity. Obviously, we know her dad's kind of working backstage, but now we're having this relaunch. It'll be interesting to see the kind of talents that come through and show their worth. The UK champions here, the NXT Women's UK champion, Kaylee Ray. Nah, she's good. Kaylee Ray is really good. You love the match of Kushida and Walter. What? Was that on NXT UK? Was that NXT UK? I didn't even know them guys had a match. Longest reigning women's champion, Kaylee Ray. She is money. I watched like a death match between her and Piper Niven not too long ago, but not on NXT UK. It was on some other promotion. Really good stuff. We're gonna get Piper Niven. Piper Niven's surely gonna be it was in US NXT. Kushida versus Walter. What? When was this? I watch NXT every week without fail. I do not remember that at all. Not saying it never happened. I just do not remember it at all. So Piper Niven is surely going to beat Kaylee Ray because Kaylee Ray has been champion forever. Like, honestly, she was champion. She had just become champion more or less when I stopped watching NXT UK. So, yeah, she's surely got to be dropping that soon. Is Piper Niven from Scotland as well? GBH of the earholes, you know. Piper Niven about to get into the ring to confront the NXT UK Women's Champion. Piper Niven strutting her stuff, saying that she's beaten Kaylee Ray in Japan. And how many times she's beaten her in the UK as well. So if Piper Niven has had Kaylee Ray's number so much, why isn't she champion already? Surely she should be champion already. Oh, next week. So next week we are getting Piper Niven versus the NXT UK Women's Champion, Kaylee Ray. Sam asks, oh, the ladies. So Kaylee Ray looks like she went to do a sneak attack on Piper Niven, but Piper Niven has her number, like she said, saw it coming. So that didn't happen. Sam asks, what do I think of the iconic splitting? Mate. So the week it happened, it was on one of my videos on my channel. I said, what the hell is this, mate? Like, why? I know I read a lot of things that, you know, Vince McMahon loves Peyton Royce, but if you don't have a spot for Peyton Royce right now, let's be completely honest. So whether you love her or not, splitting her is not going to do anything. Peyton Royce and Billie Kay faced off in a match last week. Cool. Peyton Royce won, like expected. Cool. Oh, I just seen your guy or your girl, Aoife Valkyrie. She's just on TV now. They're just giving her a little package. Okay. I'll keep an eye on her. I've never seen her before. But yeah, it's like, why the hell are you splitting these two when you don't have a spot for Peyton Royce? And like this week on Raw, neither of them were on TV, which is obvious. So now where do we go? Like, it's just a bad decision in my opinion. What do you think of the iconic splitting, Sam? Let me know. So we got Isla Dawn and Aoife Valkyrie coming up next. Isla Dawn was another one which I feel like they made a lot of noise about when the whole promotion was starting, when NXT UK was starting, and she hasn't done much. She has not done much at all. like I said, I haven't watched NXT UK for a long time, but I mean, at the very least, I know that she hasn't even been a women's champion. Aoife Valkyrie does this move where it's like a diving leg drop famous. Yeah, I just saw that in the package. It looked pretty sick. So it's like she jumps off the top rope and then does like the splits in the air almost. Looked pretty awesome, to be honest. Just got a glimpse of it in the package before this match. But yeah, she must be relatively new because she definitely wasn't on TV when I was watching NXT UK. I know Isla Dawn, though, like I said, she was being touted as someone that was going to be pushed quite a bit when she started, but yeah, hasn't really seemed to click with her. Sam says Iconic should still be a team, should be a team still. 100%, 100%. One of the best tag teams in the company, one of the best female tag teams in the company, but I don't know why they split them, to be honest. Don't see the benefit at all. We've got Aoife Valkyrie making her entrance. This is the first time I've seen her. I'm sure she's probably got some type of extensive background, being a a couple of places, if not around the world. She looks super young. Is she Irish? Okay, they just said she's one of the newest additions, so she couldn't have been on TV for that long. That's why I thought. I'd never heard of this girl before. She looks super young. Kind of looks like Paige. Looks like Paige, just a bit in the face. She looks like Paige, but Aoife versus Ela Dawn. Let's go. Sam says Caden Carter and Casey Catanzaro should still be a team. 100%. 100%. It was rumored that Caden Carter was part of Retribution, and I hope that is very, very wrong. I hope that is not the case because I don't want to see her there. I want to see her and Casey Catanzaro build up a relationship. I mean, they've got a really good relationship. They're really good friends anyway, but build up an in-ring relationship and be a tag team, you know? Yeah, this girl looks like Paige. It definitely looks like old school Paige when Paige burst onto the scene. I don't think Caden Carter and Casey Catanzaro, just going back to that conversation, I don't think either of them quite have like star power to make it on their own. Not right now, anyway. So putting them in a tag team, I think is the best thing they could do for both of their careers. And yeah, I think one thing I'd really like to see is the Women's Tag Team Championship actually go to somebody in NXT UK or NXT. Like they said that it can go anywhere, and anyone can compete for it across all the brands, but it hasn't. No one in NXT UK has won it. So, or NXT, sorry. So yeah, would be interesting to see that happen. Sam, it's got to be Mercedes Martinez, as there was a leaked voice on the promo and it looks like her too. Yeah, 100%. Well, not 100%, but yeah, I have heard a lot of people say Mercedes Martinez is in Retribution. Dijakovic, definitely in Retribution, 100%. And Mia Yim, 100% in Retribution. Mercedes Martinez was news to me. I only heard that this week. Obviously, the other people mentioned are Shane Thorne. Like I said, Caden Carter was once upon a time mentioned, not so much these days. But yeah, I think for me, Dijakovic, Mia Yim, 100% are in Retribution, and it would make sense because Mia Yim, is good friends with, or should I say, good friends? Her partner is Keith Lee. Keith Lee's obviously just moved to the main roster, just moved to Raw, so they like to keep partners and stuff together. So it would make total sense that Mia Yim is moving to the main roster. You can tell by the face. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Mia Yim, Dijakovic, 100%. Everyone else is still a bit up in the air. But yeah, Mercedes Martinez was mentioned this week. So yeah, that'll be interesting to see. Isla Dawn dominating this match so far a bit. Aoife's got a bit of offense in, but Isla Dawn definitely kind of looking the more experienced of the two, if you want to put it that way. It says on Wiki that Vanessa Bourne is on the SmackDown brand. Yeah, I did think Vanessa Bourne would be part of Retribution, but yeah, it looks like Raw is exclusive, or Retribution is exclusive to Raw, should I say. And Vanessa Bourne hasn't even debuted yet, so what does Wikipedia know? Apparently, she was moved to Raw in January, and she still hasn't debuted. But yeah, I think until we see her on TV, you got to take Wikipedia with a pinch of salt. Isla Dawn is really dominating Aoife right now. She's not getting much offense in at all. Pulling the arms back and digging the knee down her spine. Commentators are saying the exact same thing as I did. She just looks more experienced than Aoife. Obviously, the story that they're telling, but yeah, Aoife's broken free. Caught Isla Dawn's foot. We got a spin kick from Aoife. Every time I hear Nigel McGuinness, I'm wanting back on NXT main show, man. Nigel McGuinness, brilliant commentator. Yeah, Aoife with the kicks. Educated feet, as they say. She's looking good. Aoife goes to pin. Isla Dawn kicks up. Isla Dawn stacking up Aoife. Kicked out. Aoife bounces off the rope, comes back. Inseguri. Isla Dawn is stunned. Aoife's going up top. Are we going to see this finishing move of hers? Yo, she hit that finishing move. Isla Dawn's gone down. 1, 2, 3. Aoife Valkyrie picks up the win. That move, what's it called? That move is brilliant. I'm not quite sure of the name. The name doesn't sound very much like a wrestling name, Aoife Valkyrie. But that move off the top rope, it is just like a bit of like a scissors kick or something like that, like a famous, or like you said, Sam. Yeah, that move is the one. Isla Dawn, man, what's happened? What has happened to Isla Dawn? Because Isla Dawn's packaging and that is all right. Like, why is she like, she just doesn't win anymore, or what? Why isn't Sid Scala just the NXT general manager? Because we hardly see the other guy. I've even forgotten his name. So they're talking about this Heritage Cup. I'm going to get onto question in a second. Just want to see what this is about. 6 rounds in a match. Bloody hell. They say 3 minutes each round. Knockout, pinfall, submission. 7 contenders and 1 wild card. Okay. A-Kid. All right. Never heard of this guy. Is this someone that was in NXT UK before? A-Kid. Dave Mastiff, the big man. That's someone that was on a trajectory to probably win the title, but Noam Dar, we know a lot about Noam Dar. Yeah, he's listing his accolades. He's been everywhere. He has been on Raw and everywhere. That's true. Flash Morgan Webster, that's the guy's name. He's all right. He's decent, to be fair. Who else is in this? Joseph Connors. Joseph Connors is another person that was kind of touted for success when the whole WWE NXT UK thing happened, and then don't know where he's gone. Is that Alexander Wolfe, my guy? Alexander Wolfe is a madman. Jeez, Trent Seven. I think Trent Seven wins this. Depending on who the wild card is, Trent Seven is kind of owed this. Like, no one should be given like anything just, off whatever. You've got to earn things, but Trent Seven kind of needs to be given something. And if he's not going to be, an NXT UK champion, he's got to win something that's kind of intermediary, which is probably this Heritage Cup. Give it to Trent Seven. Give it to Trent Seven. We got to see him win something. That's the father. We've got a SmackDown advert. Sasha Banks is going to be on SmackDown. Sasha Banks is back, boy. Roman versus Jey Uso. Why are they speaking like Roman versus Jey Uso is going to be on TV? That's a pay-per-view match, no? Heritage Cup tournament drawing. Special guest Pete Dunne. Bruv, put Pete Dunne in the tournament. Is he going to draw who's going to face who? Yeah, he's going to be drawing who's going to face who next week on NXT UK, Pete Dunne. And then next week, we're also going to get Piper Niven versus Kaylee Ray for the NXT UK Women's Championship. I like the new match graphics. This looks cool, especially with the including the country of where they're from and that. Main event time. Noam Dar versus Ilja Dragunov. God, I remember when NXT used to be 1 hour long. Absolutely crazy, man. Shows develop and that. Sam says Alexa Bliss as Sister Abigail. Basically, she's got that kind of character now, doesn't she? Guess she's got that kind of character now. She's definitely got some type of relationship with Bray Wyatt, the Fiend. I wonder who Walter is going to lose his NXT UK Championship to. He's too much. Like, Walter is too much. Like, who can honestly beat him? Dragunov is a madman. I'm sorry. Guy moves like he's possessed. Crazy guy. Noam Dar versus Ilja Dragunov. Who do you think is going to win? Ilja Dragunov is crazy. Where is he from? Russia. A lot of Scotsmen in NXT UK, innit? Ring the bell. The match has started. Ilja Dragunov takes down Noam Dar nice and early. Slaps on the body, just kneeling into him on the ring floor. Anyone that's been watching NXT UK, has Noam Dar quite ever recovered from his injury? That injury he got, what kind of kept him out for like a year? Does anyone think he's kind of got back to his best since then? This show's been good. I mean, obviously we're in the main event now. As a relaunch for the show, I think it's been a bit weak, if I'm honest. Ilja Dragunov is kind of like a upper mid card / top star ish kind of character in NXT UK. So is Noam Dar, but it's not really the name value that you would come to want to watch for a relaunch of a show, especially a show that, you know, in recent months has been marred in controversy because of some of the behavior and misdemeanors of the stars of the show, the superstars. I would like to think you would have liked to start this match with a bang. Like, imagine they gave us Pete Dunne versus Tyler Bate, like, as the main event for this show. You know, that's what you would get people tuning in for. Yeah. Like I say, props to Noam Dar, Ilja Dragunov, but I guess they're just not really the names to main event. I mean, this would be the main event of a regular NXT UK show once everything is kind of up and running and TV is constant and they've got a story to tell. You see what I mean? But as a relaunch, I don't think this is quite it in terms of what a main event is, or what a main event should be. Noam Dar going for a pin. 1, 2, Dragunov kicks out. Like I said, I do really want to get back into this. So if anyone, when they're watching this or watching this back, has interest in NXT UK, then yeah, definitely say. And maybe we can get something cracking. We can get some videos, or we could just do them live like this. Because of time with everything else, all the other videos and stuff that I do, doing it live like this probably would be the best option for me. And I mean, especially us lot in the UK, we could all just watch it together and jump on the live. Dar's growing in confidence in this match. Dragunov has kind of slowed down since his initial push getting into the match. Noam Dar doing something similar to those like Randy Orton stomps when Randy Orton does the stomping on the limbs. What is this thing that Dar does? What the hell does this mean? He's been doing this for years and I never bloody known what it means. Another pinfall attempt. Dragunov jumps out. So Dar's doing the methodical breakdown of the limbs of Dragunov. Doesn't want him to stand, doesn't want him to be able to like lift his arms and stuff. He's rubbing his forearm all in Dragunov's face, elbow in the forehead. He's getting really nasty here. Dragunov selling his knee right now. Noam Dar's just throwing Dragunov into the ropes, like literally into the ropes, not bouncing off the ropes, into the ropes. Oh, Noam Dar with some cheeky slaps to the side of the head for Dragunov. Where do we rank NXT UK? Is this like ranked above, like, say, 205 Live? If we're to say like Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and then we have 205 Live and NXT UK, where do we rank these two? Who comes first? Big suplex by Dragunov to Noam Dar. The tides have changed in this match. Referees counting to 10. Both men trying to get to their feet. They've got up at about 7. Dragunov bounced off the ropes, missed with a clothesline, hit him with the other side. Noam Dar's down. Dragunov coming back now into the ascendancy, looking like he's getting feeling back in his arms. Dragunov looks like he's going for some type of, is it some wrench hold or like a suplex of some sort? Noam Dar looks like he's breaking free. No, he's got the hold for the suplex. Noam Dar's broken free again. Oh, that was really nice by Noam Dar. Here's a submission attempt. Left arm is in between Noam Dar's legs. Dar trying to take down Dragunov. This has been a decent match so far between these guys, man. I can't even lie. It's been a decent match. Like I say, it's just the name value isn't what you would want for a relaunch of a show. Wow, Dragunov basically went through the ropes like a 619, came back and hit him with a lariat. 1, 2. Noam Dar kicks out. Dragunov can't believe he's still here. He's spitting out. He's spitting on himself. I told you, man, this Dragunov guy is crazy. He's a character. I'll give him that. He is a character. Lariat, crazy. Looks like Dragunov is going up top now. What's he got up his sleeve? He leapfrogs Noam Dar. Noam Dar chases him down to the other edge of the ring, gives him a forearm in the corner. Noam Dar, giving him a kick. He's outside the ring. Noam Dar goes to bounce off the ropes. Drop kick outside the ring. Dragunov is on the floor outside the ring. Noam Dar throws him back in. I feel like the finish is getting ever closer. What's Noam Dar's finish again? Was it like some type of kick or something? Noam Dar tried to pin Dragunov, kicked out at 2. Dragunov's got to win this, right? This is a hard-hitting matchup. It's been a good match. I mean, I can't not give them that. That's for sure. Can't not give them that. DDT by Noam Dar. 1, 2. Dragunov kicks out straight into a submission like a Fujiwara armbar. I think this move is so dangerous, even just to do as a wrestling move. Like, it could go wrong very easily without you intending it to. That's why we've got to leave it to the professionals, guys. Don't try this at home. All right, they're kind of headbutting each other, or rubbing each other's heads in each other's foreheads. Noam Dar holding Dragunov's neck and elbowing him in the neck. Oh, Dragunov delivering chops to the back of Noam Dar's neck. Noam Dar kicking him, slapping him. Dragunov turns around, knee, another knee. This is a physical match, man. Slap across the face. Dragunov looks like he's kind of hulking up now. He's got him in that gut wrench. He's got that suplex. That's what it was. It's come. 1, 2. Noam Dar kicks out. This is a decent match. I mean, they're making me feel bad for my earlier comment. I still would have preferred to see Pete Dunne, Tyler Bate. I'm not even going to lie to you, but this is definitely a very good match. They're bringing it. Okay. Alexander Wolfe just turned up at ringside, distracted Dragunov. Noam Dar's gone to get the roll up. 1, 2, no pin. Alexander Wolfe still kind of trying to get involved, but Noam Dar's knocked him off the side of the ring now. Dragunov hits him with what was that move? Torpedo something. Dragunov gets the win. 1, 2, 3. It's done. Alexander Wolfe came out to try and help Noam Dar. Maybe not help Noam Dar, but cost Dragunov. And Noam Dar got into the altercation with Alexander Wolfe. Is it me or we don't really see Alexander Wolfe with Imperium so much? I think if I'm not wrong, Alexander Wolfe and Dragunov had quite a feud going on before the lockdown and the virus and all of that kind of stuff. So maybe they're gonna kind of rehash that feud. Very hard hitting match. Yeah, there's not much of these guys left on the table. They came to beat each other up, like literally. Torpedo Moscow. It's like looks like some type of European uppercut with his head, if that makes sense. Yeah, Dragunov is a crazy guy, man. What's he seen? Is that water? Oh my God, water's coming out. Now, this is what I mean. This is main event status now. This is what we've come to see. Yes, our NXT UK champions here. Come on. Yes, this is what we want. Oh, getting chills, mate. Love a bit of water. Water's not going to enter the ring with Dragunov. Don't need to. The stickers come on. It's done. So water came out while Dragunov was celebrating. Yeah. Looks like probably the first matchup for the NXT UK Championship is going to be Walter versus Dragunov. Dragunov. Can he win? I mean, I know they were pushing him pretty hard before the taping stopped and stuff. He is a talent. There's no doubt about that. I'm just really conflicted with the kind of person I see beating Walter. You know, he's Walter. The size of him is enough to just make you think like, come on, let's be serious. No one's going to beat this guy. You see what I mean? Like, they're going to have to bring in someone surely as big as him, or he loses the title in a multi-man match that he doesn't get pinned in. One way or the other. But yeah, that was NXT UK. I think it's good to be back. It's good for them to be back, especially, you know, in the UK. Good to have something. I don't know how many other promotions are going to be afforded to kind of restart, especially where they don't have crowds. How are these smaller promotions going to make money? It'll be very difficult for them. But NXT UK, you know, it's good. It's good for them to be back. Definitely. Was this necessarily the show I wanted to see on a relaunch? Not necessarily. I wanted to see more star power. Definitely. Obviously, we got a bit of it there at the end with Walter coming out. I think it is what it is. Obviously, I haven't been watching it so much. So who other people might call stars and who other people might relate more to, I'm just looking at them like, oh, okay, who's this guy? Who's that guy? So it might take me to kind of get back into it, learn some of the new faces and that. But I'm definitely interested. Would love to do more of these. Would love to do these weekly. If anyone's here, anyone has interest in NXT UK, let me know. But that is the show. Next week, they've said we're going to get Piper Niven taking on Kylie Ray for the NXT UK Women's Championship. Surely going to be the main event. Are we going to see a new champion? That might be something that's worth watching to see if we're going to be crowning a new champion. Kaylee Ray, like I say, she's been champion forever. She was champion before I stopped watching. That's how I know she's been champion for a bloody long time. So yeah, Piper Niven, are we gonna see her kind of step up and finally win the big one? I think she's faced Kaylee Ray before. She must have, because I'm sure I've seen that match again before I stopped watching. So maybe she didn't get it done then, but maybe she's gonna spin back around and win it off her this time. And then, yeah, we're going to learn more about this Heritage Cup. We're going to see Pete Dunne on the show next week, at least. My guy, Pete. Hopefully, that will kind of let us know who is going to face who and who is this wild card. Guys, if you're watching later, comment down below who you think is going to be the wild card for the NXT UK Heritage Cup. They've already named 7 competitors. Trent Seven is my pick to win the whole thing. But it does depend on who they're throwing in as the wild card. Is this going to be someone we know from NXT UK? Maybe someone returning from injury? Maybe someone from NXT? Quite a possibility. But depending on who the wild card is, I think the winner is either the wild card or Trent Seven. I'll put money on it now that it's Trent Seven, to be honest. And like I said, the guy deserves it. The guy definitely deserves it. So guys, that was my watch along / reaction show for NXT UK. It's back. I did enjoy it despite what might seem like complaints. I did enjoy seeing NXT UK back on TV. But yeah, they've probably got quite a bit to do to bring it back to prominence. Obviously, it's very hard whilst people aren't in the stands. Sorry. Yeah, because a lot of NXT, even NXT main as we know it, NXT UK, it's carried really by the energy in the room. So difficult to kind of watch without that energy. But like I said, especially the main event, those guys are doing a lot of good stuff, Dragunov and Noam Dar. So I really hope that this is the beginning of something good. And with the changing scenario in the UK in terms of the virus and lockdown and stuff like that, I hope that this isn't kind of being restarted prematurely and then they're going to get sent back, sent back and said, we can't continue right now with tapings and stuff like that. So I hope this is them here to stay, getting settled, and they can really draw on some big storylines. Finn Balor has already started making noise across the pond saying that he wants a match with Walter. So we need that. At the very least, before you close your doors again, we need that. Guys, if you enjoyed the watch along or the reaction, whichever one you want to call it, please leave us a thumbs up. We appreciate the likes here at WrestleManiac UK. And if you're new here, please subscribe to the channel Hit the notification bell so you get notified every time I drop a new video. New video out tomorrow. NXT review that is coming out. And yeah, guys, WrestleManiac UK signing out. And I'll see you soon.